Well, hello there everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video. So today's video is I have a request to do my updated Reborn collection. This is going to be as of Friday, May 15th of 2020. And so just a couple of housekeeping things. First of all, welcome back to my channel for everyone who has been here for a while, and welcome to everyone who is new. I've had a few new subscribers come in over the last week or so. And so I wanted to go ahead and do this updated collection because I know a lot of you haven't seen my updated collection. I did a collection video probably, oh my gosh, I want to say a few weeks back. I don't exactly remember when, but I've gotten a few babies since then, and also some new subscribers. So I wanted to go ahead and just update you guys on what I do have, and just a couple of little housekeeping items before we get started. First of all, like I said, welcome, and welcome to everybody who's new. And also number two, I'm just showing the reborns. I do have a couple of Ashton Drake babies as well as a Paradise Galleries baby. And also this isn't going to include my Cabbage Patch Kids. That's going to be for another video. And then also I'll make another video with like other dolls and stuff too. But I wanted to just focus on the actual reborns. And for anybody who might stumble onto the channel that may be new to the hobby, Reborns is actually it's not a mass-produced doll. It is made from a vinyl kit that you get from a Reborn supply company, and it is hand-painted by a Reborn artist. And so a Reborn is like a one-of-a-kind work of art, whereas like, say, Ashton Drake and Paradise Galleries, it's a mass-produced doll. It does come from a sculpt by a sculptor, but it is mass-produced. It's not actually reborn and hand-painted. So anyway, I'll show those dolls to you guys in another video, but today's video is just going to be about the reborns. And also, none of the babies are for sale, so just wanted to kind of get that out of the way. I've seen like when people, excuse me, I've seen like when people do collection videos, and somebody will ask like, how much is this baby, is this baby for sale? So, just to kind of get that out of the way first, none of the babies are for sale. This is my personal collection, and they're going to be staying in my personal collection. So, yeah, let's go ahead. So what I'll do is I'll try to show them to you in the chronological order that I got them in, and I'll name the sculpt and all that. So anyway, first of all, we have little baby Stephanie. And we're just going to go ahead and put her on the boppy. So this is baby Stephanie, and she is the first actual reborn that I got, and she is the pumpkin sculpt by Donna Rubert, and she was sold by Bountiful Baby, and she was reborn by Jenna's Words and Stuff. So I named her Stephanie Lynn. She was named after a very dear friend of mine who has passed on about 1.5 years ago. So yeah, kind of bittersweet. But anyway, let's just go ahead and describe her a little bit. She's about 20 inches long and weighs about 5 pounds. And so she has this head of lightly rooted hair. It's kind of a curly, coarse hair that Jenna rooted on her. And yeah, so it's kind of just a lightly rooted hair. And it's very curly, and it's kind of got like a coarseness to it. And she has 3/4 arms and 3/4 limbs, so 3/4 limbs. And like I said, she was the very first reborn that I ever got, and I think she's just really, really super cute. So she's always going to have a special place in my heart just because she is the first. And yeah, so what I have her in now, I believe this is a Carter's, and it says Mama's Mini, and it's leopard print pants with this kind of about half sleeve onesie that I have on her. And yeah, so what I really like about her is her facial expression. I'll try to show you guys, but her facial expression is just to die for. She just looks so happy, and yeah. So, but and I'm fixing her sock here, but she's real cuddly. She's like I said, about 5 pounds, and she's super cuddly. She feels kind of dainty. I wouldn't call her a real chubby baby or anything. She's kind of dainty, and she just Her head just kind of will just sit on your shoulder nicely, and you can just really cuddle her very nicely. But she's the baby that like if I need some cheering up, she will definitely do that, just because her face is just her face just cracks me up the whole time. But yeah, so she's got her hands are open, and her toes are also just, you know, kind of open as well, although we can't really see them. But anyway, so that is baby Stephanie, and she is the pumpkin sculpt by Donna Rubert, and I love her. All right, let's go ahead and get the next baby. Okay, guys, so our next baby is going to be a little boy, and let's just show you this little guy. So this here, let me just make sure that we are in frame. So this guy here is baby Michael. Baby Michael Andrew, and he is the Blaze sculpt by Donna Rubert. He was also reborn by Jenna's Words and Stuff, and he also has 3/4 limbs, 3/4 arms, 3/4 legs. He is about, I'd say about 20 inches, and he weighs, or he might be like 21 inches. He weighs about I'd say between 5.5 and 6 pounds. So he's got a little bit more of heftiness to him than little Stephanie does. So he's got a little chubba wubba belly. Look at that chubba wubba belly. But so he's wearing the same outfit that I lastly put him in. This I think it's all Carter's. He's got the pants, and then he's got the onesie that says Genius. And it's been a while since I actually featured him in a video. But yeah, so he's wearing the same outfit that I had put him in last time in the video. So what I really like about this little guy is, now he is wearing the sparse look as far as his hair. He's got rooted blonde hair, and it's lightly rooted. Let me show him to you from the back. So here is what he looks like from the back. And I just went ahead and wetted down his hair to kind of make it a little bit more manageable. Not that he really has a whole lot of hair to deal with, but yeah, so he just looks very sweet. Like he looks, I don't know, he looks very angelic to me, I think. And so the reason I named him Michael was because, you know, I was thinking of the Archangel Michael, you know, like he just looks very angelic to me. And so he what I really like about this guy is his chubba wubba belly. Look at the chubby little guy. And he just, he's got some heft to him, and so I really like that. And he's got kind of a pointed down little pinky there. I don't know if you guys can see that. And his other hand is just open, and his toes are, he's got kind of like slightly curled in toes. They're not like really kind of curled in, I guess, yeah. But anyway, so what I like about this guy is the weight to him, you know, like when I'm holding him, and he just he's also I wouldn't say he's like super floppy. I mean, his head obviously flops back like a Reborn's does, but he's got a bit of weight to him, and I think he feels just you know, really nice, like in the arms. And like if you're going to he's a perfect companion, like if you're gonna watch a movie or something, and if you want to, you know, and if you want a little baby to hold or something, you know, he's a perfect companion for that. And I'll put him back on here, but he is just the perfect companion to just you know, to hold, and while you're just, you know, if you're just wanting like a big cuddle session, he's got some really good weight to him. So yeah, this is baby Michael, and he is the Blaze sculpt by Donna Rubert, and his name is Michael Andrew. All right, time for the next baby. All right, guys, so baby number 3 is this chunky monkey here. We have another little boy. We have Mr. Sleepyhead. This is little baby Nicholas Michael. Okay, and let me just try to pose him a little bit here. We'll just try to pose him a little bit here because I think he's just super cute. So yeah, this is Mr. Sleepyhead, but this is Nicholas Michael, and he is the Danny sculpt by Jenny DeLang. He was reborn by Sharon from Born Again Reborns or Butterfly Baby Kisses Nursery, depending on where you find her on social media. So he is also wearing the outfit that I put him in lastly on a video, and it's been a while since we've actually seen him in a video, but he is wearing this onesie for kind of a polo shirt onesie from Janie and Jack. It's got like a little car on it, and the pants are from Carter's. Okay, so I think he looks just really adorable in this outfit. But now, I will tell you that all of the box openings of all the babies are on my channel, so you can just, I put them in a playlist, so if you want to watch all the box openings, just click on the playlist, and I have videos separated out into whichever baby that that's featured in the video. So if you like a particular baby that I have, you can just click on the playlist, and you can watch me feature that particular baby that you like. So anyway, this little guy, now something kind of interesting about this little guy here. If you were to purchase the Danny kit, and I don't remember if he came from Irresistibles or McPherson's, I don't remember, but he is definitely a different kit. He's made of the German vinyl. He's got 3/4 arms, 3/4 legs, but an interesting thing about this little guy is that if you were to purchase him, he comes with different limbs than what you see here. He does not have the same arms and legs that you see here. This is his original limbs. So I think trying to find a kit with these limbs, you're just not going to find anymore. And I don't remember the limbs like from the other sculpt. It came from another sculpt. If you were to get this Danny kit, the limbs are from a different sculpt, and I don't remember what those are. But I think maybe the reason why they changed out the limbs on this kit is because of this guy's little hand here. And so people, I guess, were having trouble with this finger because he's got his finger kind of bent down like this, and it's just it's kind of hooked to just a little piece of vinyl here that is on his hand. So kind of there's like vinyl that attaches his finger to the hand here, and so I think there were some tearing issues, and so I think to combat that, that's why they must have. It's my theory that that's why they are giving different limbs for the Danny kit now instead of these. So if you do have a Danny kit with these limbs, just kind of be careful with these fingers. And Sharon called this his guitar pick in hand, so we got to kind of be careful with that guitar pick in hand because we don't want to scar him for life, right? So yeah. But anyway, now his box opening was so special because I loved all of the box openings that I got, and just all the babies that came with them. I love all the babies, but this was the one where she had asked me to sing her special song, and so I did, and we made her cry. We made her cry big time, and she's like me, a sensitive soul, so yeah. She'll always remember that as something special, and so will I. So now she's kind of asked me, like, if I get a baby from her and we do the box opening and stuff, she's like, don't sing, I can't take it anymore. So yeah. So I always have to kind of smile at that because that was something special. And I was very, very enthusiastic during that box opening because I loved everything I got. And of course, I love this little guy. Now, one thing that I really love about this little guy, let me show you his hair. He's got painted hair. Sharon does an excellent job on her painted hair. She's a talented lady, and I think her painted hair just comes off really, really, really gorgeously. So anyway, so the story behind him was that she reborned him, and she, had been thinking about keeping him. I mean, she, obviously would have wanted to sell him, because he was up for purchase. But for a while, she wasn't getting any interest until I said something. And so she had named him Nicholas, and I thought the name suited him, so I kept it Nicholas, and so I give him the middle name Michael. And so what's really, really, really nice about this guy is he's definitely a big cuddle bug, and he's got some heft to him. He's a big baby. I'd say maybe he's about 20 or 21 inches long, and he's definitely a good 6-pounder. And when she did him, she actually put, this was not his original body. She actually put a different body on him because she liked the way this one was better, and she had also added an extra bag of weighting in him, so he's a bit heavier than he originally was. And yeah, so but he's got a really, really nice texture to him. He's got the German vinyl, and she put the matte varnish all over him, and he's just got a really nice texture to him. I really like his texture, really, really like his skin color, and he's just, he's a dream to hold. I love him, I love him, I love him. So yeah, he's a dream to hold. I love this little guy. And he's also a good one for like if you want like a baby with a little bit of a heftier feel, you know, to hold while you're watching a movie or something, or just to, you know, just to, I mean, he's a cuddly guy. He's pretty floppy. He's pretty floppy, and he just cuddles right in. So really, really love this little guy. I think he is very, very sweet, and his expression, he definitely is probably one of the most peaceful sleepers I've ever seen. He just looks very, very peaceful. I really, really, really like him. And his hands, he's got kind of a different way that he's holding his hands. And so he's just kind of a unique little guy. Like, you don't really see the sculpt very often. And yeah, so I like the uniqueness about him. I love the way he is weighted, and I love holding and cuddling this little guy. And I'll always remember that box opening. So yeah, he's definitely a very, very special baby. All right, on to the next one. All right, guys. Baby number, what is this, number 4? Holy cow. Baby number 4 is this little girl here. And she is also wearing the same outfit that I put her in last time. Okay, so this little girl, she is the Natalie sculpt by, I believe it's Denise Pratt, and she was reborn by Jenna's Words and Stuff, so Natalie sculpt. Her name is, I named her Carrie Victoria, okay, and so she's actually the first baby I got with full limbs. She's got full arms and full legs. So that's really nice because she can wear pretty much anything that we can put her in. So I had her in this really cute little romper, and I kind of arrange it a little bit because like it comes down and you can see her cloth a little bit. So I kind of just, it's a little big for her in the shoulders, so I just kind of arrange it like this so that she looks like super cute. I'm going to turn her head so you guys can see a little bit. But she's got full arms, full legs. She's about, I think about either 19 or 20 inches long, and she weighs about 5 pounds. So what's really cool about her is she feels very dainty. She just feels very, very dainty, and she's a sweet little girl. She's super sweet. But let me show you her beautiful hair. It's sticking up just a little bit. I did actually comb it before we did the video, but yeah. So this is her from the this is her from the back. Okay, so she's got a really beautiful full head of rooted blonde hair. And I don't have any hair bows on anybody right now. They kind of been falling off, so I took them off. Like when I have them wrapped up in the closet and stuff, I have them wrapped up in blankets when I'm not messing with them. And right now they live in my closet, you know, wrapped up in the blankets because we don't have the nursery done yet, obviously. But it seems like when I have everybody wrapped up, the hair bows want to come off and stuff. So I kind of store the hair bows, and then we put them on to make them look cute for display purposes and for the videos and stuff. But anyway, so this little girl, she's very, very sweet. She's got, I love how her hands just kind of she can kind of fold her hands up like this, kind of like that. And you know, they can kind of go like that a little bit. So I love when a sculpt can do that, like when the hands can kind of fold over like that, you know, and there we go. So they can kind of almost interlock, you know, that's really cool. So she can kind of have her hands folded over like that. And but she's, like I said, just real dainty, just very, very sweet. I really, really, really like this baby. I love this baby. I love all my babies. It's not just like, I love all my babies. But she's a lot of fun to dress because of the full limbs. Now, some people will say that with the full limbs, they're not quite as cuddly because you get a lot of the vinyl instead of cloth. And I guess that's true. You know, that is true. But, you know, she does feel very nice to hold. She's about 5 pounds. And, but yeah, I mean, she's just a sweet little girl. And just, I mean, she's, you know, she feels wonderful to hold. I really like holding her. I think I said she was reborn by Jenna. Okay, so she is the Natalie Sculpt by Denise Pratt, and yeah, I love this baby, and I love the full limbs because we got more clothing options for her. So yeah, really, really beautiful little girl, and her hair is beautiful. Jenna did a wonderful, wonderful job on her hair, and I love her hair. But she's super cute, and I hope you guys think so too. Okay, on to the next baby. All right, guys, here comes our next little baby, and she's not so little. And I actually had her, swaddled up. Because I just thought she looked really cute in this blanket, and this blanket actually came home with one of the other babies, but I decided to put her in this blanket, and I just kind of had her, you know, just kind of swaddled up really good because you know, I thought she looked just really cute like that. But let's go ahead and unwrap her, and we have another sleepy head here, and this girl is a big baby. She's not so little. So this here is baby Melissa Lucille. Let's go ahead and just turn her head a little bit so you guys can see. This is baby Melissa Lucille, and she is the Lucy Sculpt by Tina Cui. And we're gonna pull down her outfit just a little bit because her cloth is showing. So this little girl, she has full arms and 3/4 limbs. And so she was reborn by Sharon from Born Again Reborns. And this little girl is actually, this was her Lucy. Now, she kept the name Lucy when she had her. And, yeah, she kept the name Lucy, and so she's had her in her collection for a very, very long time. So if you're familiar with her channel, you probably have seen her a lot on her channel. And she decided to part with her, and she made a video, and she came with an extensive wardrobe. I mean, she had the most killer wardrobe, let me tell you guys. And anyway, you know what, like, I knew that she was going to go fast, so when I saw that the video was up and what was happening, I didn't even get halfway through the video, and I had emailed Sharon, and I said, I want her. So, because I knew that, you know, if you wanted her, you were going to have to act quick, because I knew that she was going to go very fast. So I wanted to be the one that she went to, so, and it worked out, and here she is. And so anyway, she is well, I'm trying to think when I got her. I think I got her in March, I think, of this year. Yeah, I think I got her in March of this year. And yeah, so she took a bit of a long time in coming because she got mailed, but the way the post was, because of the thing that's going on right now, we were afraid of what was happening to her, because she didn't get here until like a week after she was supposed to, and so we got very, very worried, very, very extremely worried. But she made it, and she you know, nothing was damaged, and yeah, so very, very grateful to have her. And I love this little girl. I love this little girl so much. And again, she is she's made of the German vinyl. And so I'm trying to think. She's about 22 inches long, and she's like, I think she's like 7 pounds. She's got some heft, and let me just kind of show you her from the back. So she's got painted hair. She was reborn by Sharon, and so she's got the painted hair. Okay, so here is what she looks like from the back. Hopefully you guys can see. Okay, and so now this girl, oh my gosh, now she's wearing the same outfit that I put her on. I think I had her for Theme Thursday one time. And this is one of the outfits that she came with in her wardrobe. And so this girl, oh my gosh, like she's definitely got some heft to her. Like I said, she's longer than most of my babies, and, you know, bigger than most of my babies, and she's heavier than most of my babies. So if you want the feel of, like, you know, say an older baby to hold, you know, not necessarily a newborn, but, you know, an older baby to hold and to cuddle, you know, this is your girl. So you know, she's a bit of a chubba. She got a chubba wubba belly, and she got chubba wubba limbs. She got chubba wubba legs. Look at all those fat rolls there. She got a lot of fat rolls, and chubby little face. Chubby cheeks. Look at those cheeks. Look at those cheeks. Look at her cheeks. So yeah, I love this little girl so much, and yeah, so, and I really enjoy holding her because, again, she's unique feeling to as compared to some of my other babies, because she is so big. She, you know, she'd be an older baby. She wears like 0 to 3 months clothes, and yeah, so she's a bigger gal, and so if you want a baby with a bit of chunkiness and a bit more heft, you know, an older baby, because you can see that she is bigger, then you know, a baby like this would really be great. And she's got really nice hands, and she can kind of hold on to your finger there. And same with this one here. Very nice. So this is baby Melissa Lucille. She is the Lucy Sculpt by Tina Cui, and yes, definitely one of my favorite babies. I love her so much. All right, let's go ahead and get the next baby. All right, guys, so the next two babies I'm kind of showing you guys together because they actually came together. And so if you watched my Theme Thursday video, you recognize this girl. This is Cheyenne. This is the Cheyenne Sculpt by, oh gosh, Elena Peterson, I think. And she was reborn by Jenna's Words and Stuff. She has 3/4 arms and 3/4 legs, and is about 20 inches, 19 or 20 inches long, and weighs about 5 pounds. Okay, and then I'll talk about her first, and then we'll talk about this. Well, let me. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and do their details, and then I'll kind of talk about their story and how they kind of came together. But she has this really beautiful head of this brown, kind of brownish hair. So yeah, very, very full head of this really thick hair. Love her hair. And she's definitely an ethnic baby. Okay, so this is baby Cheyenne Amelia, and she is the Cheyenne Sculpt. So I kept her name, but I went ahead and added the E onto the name. So it's I think the Cheyenne is Shyann, but when I named her, I added the E onto the end of it. And so she's got like one kind of little curled up hand there with her index and pinky sticking out, and then she's got kind of a slightly curled over hand, so she can kind of hold onto your finger a little bit. But I think she's a real sweetheart to hold her. She feels quite a bit like Stephanie, maybe a little bit more, maybe even a little smaller, but her head is like super floppy. Like her head is really, really floppy. Like it just goes back. I mean, she's a floppy girl. This girl is a floppy girl. So you kind of, it's almost, I mean, she's not preemie size, but you kind of almost feel like you want to hold her like a preemie, because, you know, she feels very delicate, and yeah, she feels very delicate and tiny, and yeah, so but yeah, she's a super floppy girl. Now this girl here, let me kind of just bring her, let me kind of exchange places with them so we can have Willow front and center, yeah, Willow front and center. So this is the Willow Flower Sculpt by Donna Rubert, and she has 3/4 limbs, 3/4 arms, 3/4 legs, and her cloth is showing, so I'm gonna kind of pull her sleeves down just a little bit. Okay, so now this girl was kind of, now both of these girls were reborn by Jenna from Jenna's Words and Stuff. Okay, and so this girl has a wig. She was meant to be a toddler, so she's got kind of her little scrunchie in there that she came with. Yep, and I'm just gonna make sure that that's still in there. So now she does not have rooted hair. She does have a wig, as you can probably tell. She was meant to be more of a toddler instead of a baby. Okay, but we're gonna just kind of rearrange these two on here. And now these two kind of have a little special relationship. Like I said, I got these two at the same time. And so what happened with these two, and let me go ahead and tell you their story. And I actually told their story to you guys on the box opening, but like I said, I have new people here, so you probably, you know, you're probably not familiar with their story, but I'll tell you the real version of what happened, and then I'll tell you the actual little story I made up for them. And we're going to snuggle them close because they're very, very close. And I think they look super cute together. So the real story was that Jenna got this girl done first, a little bit before Cheyenne. And so this girl got sold, but the seller, I guess, got some buyer's remorse and wanted to return her because she felt like she couldn't afford her. And so, you know, Jenna, Jenna's thing is no returns, you know, all sales are final, but I guess she felt sorry for this person, so she went ahead and authorized the return. And so anyway, they were talking, and you know, Jenna says, look, if you want to keep her, we can work something out, you know, that kind of thing. But, you know, no, I want to return her. And the woman says, well, the only way I could keep her is if you paid my Amazon Prime bill. And Jenna says, I'm not going to do that, you know, because she's a stranger, you know, she's not going to pay somebody else's bills, especially somebody she doesn't know. And so I guess the person got like really irate and threatened to take off one of Willow's arms and keep it, and then send her back to Jenna. So you know, she threatened to send her back with missing an arm. Thankfully, that didn't happen, and she arrived back to Jenna, you know, in the condition that she was before. And so anyway, Jenna got her back, and then she got and by that time she had Cheyenne done. And so anyway, she had them together, and she posed them together, and they looked really sweet together. And so in a way, she kind of wanted them to go together because, you know, she had them in bed to, you know, she'd have them in the little swing together and stuff. And so I said, well, you know, if you can, I said, what kind of a price are you talking here? And you know, for me to get them together. And so she you know, she gave me a really, really, really nice deal. And so I was able to bring the both of them home. So that is the real story. So I was able to get them together, which I think they look so cute together. Look at that. So anyway, now the little story that I made up for them to kind of go along with this is, let me see if I can remember how to tell it here. It's been a while. So once upon a time, there was a magical land that was worlds and worlds far, far away. And this land was called the Land of Making. And this is where beautiful reborn babies are made. And so they stay in this Land of Making while they are being made and until they are adopted. So when they go to be adopted, they go into what's called the Land That Is. And this is where we all live. We all live in the Land That Is. So the only way that you can get to the Land of Making is if you are going to adopt a beautiful reborn baby. Okay, well, anyway, in the Land of Making, Willow and Cheyenne got very, very close. They were the best of friends. They were so close that they wanted to become sisters. You know, they acted like sisters, and they were always holding hands. See, as you can tell, holding hands. And so they were always holding hands. They slept in the same crib together. They snuggled together, and they always hugged. Nope. Give each other a hug. Give each other hugs. Yep. So they were so close that they wanted to be real sisters, and they prayed to the powers that be in the Land of Making that they could be adopted together. Well, one day, a beautiful woman came to the Land of Making, and she wanted to adopt a baby. And she had her sights set on Willow, but only Willow. And both girls were just so sad that they cried and cried and cried and cried because they were going to be separated, and they didn't want to be separated because they would miss each other so much. Well, what nobody knew this, but this beautiful woman was actually wearing a disguise, and she was actually a ugly, old, crazy old crone of a witch who was evil. Very, very evil. So she adopted Willow and took Willow home with her, but she wasn't very nice to Willow. She made Willow work day and night, and Willow was the subject of her magical experiments, and she just wasn't very, very nice to Willow at all. And Willow was so miserable that she wanted to go back to the Land of Making and be with all of her friends, especially Cheyenne. Well, Willow's prayers were answered because one day, a good siren who sang beautiful, beautiful music, and a fairy godmother named Auntie Jenna. They got wind of what was going on. They found out what was happening, and so they knew they had to go rescue Willow from this evil witch. So they battled many dangers and had to slay a few dragons, and the good siren had to kill she had to kill an ogre with her beautiful singing, and she slayed this evil ogre on one very high sustained note. Well, when they got to the witch's castle, they rescued Willow, and they brought Willow back to the land of making. And Willow and Cheyenne were so happy to see each other. They hugged. They kissed. Mwah. They held hands, and they fell asleep in the same crib, like always. So it was almost like Willow had never been away. Well, the siren was so moved by this that she decided that she wanted to take both girls home with her. And so that is how Willow and Cheyenne came to be here. So that is their special story, and I think I like telling that story. And Auntie Jenna told that story on her YouTube channel. So yeah, so that is their special story, and so they're especially close, and so these two will never part from each other. And yeah, so now they have lots of siblings and lots of Cabbage Patch Kids to play with. All right, let's go ahead and get the next baby, and we'll see who we got next. Alright guys, here comes our next little baby. So here is baby number 8, I think. Yeah, baby number 8. Oh my goodness. Let me get in frame just a little bit better. There we go. That way we can show. Okay, so this is baby number 8, and this is the Dumpling Sculpt by Donna Rubert. And her name is, this is little Leora Corinne, and she's still wearing the same outfit that she came home in. I haven't changed her yet, but I think she looks really cute in it. So I kind of, you know, let me just kind of show you what we got. We got this little outfit here, but let me show you what's underneath. We got a cute little onesie that matches underneath here. So I haven't changed her because I think she's just adorable in this outfit. So yeah, and then she still has her, let me snap her up here. She's still got her hair bow in. Okay, so like I said, this is Dumpling by Donna Rubert, and her name is Leora Corinne. So and also her box opening is on the channel. She's about, I'd say, 19 or 20 inches, and she's about 5 pounds. So she has 3/4 arms and 3/4 legs, and she has a beautiful head of this it's this like coarse kind of curly hair, a little bit like Stephanie has a little bit, but she's got more hair to her, and she's got a little hair bow, so I think that's really cute. And actually, oh, she was reborn by Jenna from Jenna's Words and Stuff. And so when I got her, or you know, when I was making the arrangements to purchase her, she didn't have as much hair, so I asked Auntie Jenna if she could give her a little bit more hair for me, so she did. Yeah. So anyway, her little hands, she's really cute. she's got kind of these like little open hands, and this hand she can kind of sort of hold on to. It's sort of, not really, but you know, her hands are pretty open. Okay, and so she's kind of a dainty little thing. She's very cute, and she's kind of floppy like Cheyenne is. She's kind of floppy. So and she feels, you know, pretty dainty, you know, pretty dainty. She's not real chubby or anything. She's pretty dainty, and she's you know, she feels quite a bit like kind of a cross between, I guess, Cheyenne and Stephanie to hold. But she's a very sweet little girl, and yeah, I need to play with her a little bit more often because I haven't really done too much with her. But she's one of the newer ones that I got. I think I got her like over the last month or so, but yeah, so she's a cutie, and I like her little facial expressions. So yeah, I really like holding her. She's adorable, and she'll kind of, you know, sit up on your shoulder real nicely. And yeah, so here is this little girl, and I think she is adorable. So all right, let's go ahead and get the next baby. All right, guys, our next little baby and you will recognize her if you watched my Theme Thursday video, but this is the Rena sculpt, I believe by Michelle Fagan. And yeah, Rena by Michelle Fagan, and her name is Lorna Estelle. So Lorna Estelle, and so yeah, she's one of the newer ones I got. All the babies that I'm going to show you from here on out are pretty new in the collection, and so this I put her in this little Carter's outfit for Theme Thursday. It's got the little flowers and yeah, so she's let's see, she's got 3/4 arms, 3/4 legs, okay, and she weighs about 5 pounds and is about 19 inches long. Yeah, and she's got little curled up fists. She got little curled up fists, very cute. And then she's got little curled up toes. I mean, we can't really see them, but if you watched my, like I said, if you watched my Theme Thursday video, you will have seen her little curled up toes. So very, very cute. And her hair is, she's got this beautiful rooted hair, full head of hair. And I did comb it before we started the video. But I think this hair looks really, really nice. Really like this hair. Yeah. So now what's kind of unique about her is her eyes. You can kind of tell that they're kind of squinted a little bit. So Jenna said that she was reborn by Jenna from Jenna's Words and stuff. So Jenna said that like with this sculpt, the eyes are a little bit challenging to put in. So, but you can see that they're kind of squinted, and so you can kind of see that they would be a little bit of a challenge. But yeah, so anyway, this girl, she's a lot of fun to hold as well. Her legs kind of stick out a little bit, so she doesn't really like curl up into you, but she's still pretty cuddly. You know, you can kind of hold her up against your shoulder, and you know, her head is still pretty floppy. She's still very, you know, very much of a cuddler, you know. And she's kind of got like I said, the little curled up fists. So yeah, she's very, very cute. I like her a lot. Love her a lot. Love her a lot. It's not just I like the babies. I love my babies. So yeah, need to mess with her a little bit more too. But at least I did change her out of the outfit that she came home in, even though the outfit that she did have on is very cute, and it's still here in the stash. So yeah, this is little Lorna Estelle, and she is the Rena sculpt by Michelle Fagan. All right, so let's go ahead and get our next baby. All right, guys, let's go ahead and meet baby number 10. And baby number 10 is this little guy here. Turn your head there, mister, so we can see. And as you can see, he doesn't like to keep his socks on him. He likes to try to kick off his socks. That one is almost off, and then I'm going to have to hunt down the sock that was on this foot because he kicked it off. So, yes, he is got one sock on, one sock off. So we're going to try to find his sock. But anyway, this little guy is the Henriette sculpt by Iris. Oh boy, now I'm blanking on her name. Iris, oh my goodness. Okay. I had to go and look it up because for the life of me, I just could not remember this sculptor's name. But so this is the Henriette sculpt by Iris Clement, and he was reborn. Well, actually, the story was that he came from Born Again Reborns, from Sharon, from Born Again Reborns, or Butterfly Baby Kisses Nursery. And I believe she got him off of eBay, okay? And so he came from another artist, and I guess he was kind of a little bit of a fixer-upper because she did quite a bit of work with him. She reweighted him. She, I guess, touched up his painting, especially the hair. Let me show you his hair. She did a lot more detail to his hair, okay, as we can see. So, and then she, I think, you know, touched up his eyes a little bit, like gave him a little bit of moisture in the eyes, and redid his lips and stuff. So she did quite a bit of work on him. And so if you are familiar with her channel, this was her Pip, okay? So this was Pip that she had for a couple of months, and she decided to part with him to get herself another little fixer-upper. And one thing about Sharon is that you guys, she keeps her collection to 4 babies. So I don't think she's ever gone past 4 babies, or if she did, she decided to part with some of the ones that she had to get back down to 4 babies. So because she wanted to get another little fixer-upper, she felt that, you know, because she did some work on him, she felt that it was time for him to move on and find another mommy. So she actually had him listed on eBay. And then we were talking one day, and I said, because I think she has a Levi sculpt that she hasn't done yet. And I said, let me know when you get your Levi done, because I really love the way he, you know, the Levi, I really love the way Levi, you know, his limbs would just kind of curl up and he'd be just really cuddly and so forth. And so she said, she says, I'll let you know, but, you know, would you be interested in Pip? And I said, what? I said, you're gonna sell him? And so she told me that she had him on eBay, and that, and, you know, she explained that he was real cuddly and his limbs kind of curl in, as you can see. Yes, that is very true. So anyway, I decided to purchase him, and so he is now with me. Again, his box opening is on my channel. So anyway, his name, now he's no longer Pip. I renamed him Heston Charles. And it was because I was really loving the story of Moses at that time when I was purchasing him, and I had just watched the movie, The 10 Commandments, which I'd never actually watched all the way through, and so I watched all the way through, and so you know, I was going to go with a Moses theme, so we call him Heston Charles. And let me tell you what, oh my gosh, this guy. Now he has full limbs, full arms, full legs, so he is full limbs, and let me tell you, this guy is super cuddly. Now he is a bit of a kind of a bigger baby. He's, I'd say, about maybe 21 inches and is about like 6 pounds, and he is super cuddly, you guys. Oh my gosh, I love cuddling this guy. Oh, he just curls right up into your arms, even though he likes to kick his socks off. He doesn't like to keep his socks on, but he just, I mean, and oh my gosh, like he looks really realistic, and he just falls into your arms like a real baby. He's so cuddly. He curls right up in there, and oh my gosh, like I can like hold him up on my shoulder, and oh my gosh, he just curls right up in there. Just, oh my gosh, I have so much fun cuddling this guy, and oh my gosh, I love this little boy so much. I do. So he is wearing the outfit that I put him in. Or did I change him? Yeah, I think I might have. Yeah, I think I did change him. So when he came home, he actually had like little middies on, and he was in his original socks, but like they still want to stay on him very much. Look at him; he's even kicking his sock off. So I'm gonna have to hunt down his other sock, and I'm probably gonna have to get different socks for him because these just don't want to stay on him. So I'm gonna have to hunt down. I gotta hunt down a rogue sock. So yeah, but anyway, yeah. So here is little Heston Charles, and oh my gosh, I love this baby. I love this little guy so much. And have you guys ever seen like such chipmunk cheeks? He's got such chipmunk cheeks. Look at those little chipmunk cheeks. And he really has a nice texture on him. Like his skin feels really nice. I really love his texture. So yeah, definitely. All right, so let's go ahead and get the next baby. Okay guys, so baby number 11. All right, this little girl here, oh, she's such a special girl. This is my little Nora. This is Nora Madeline, and let me just kind of sit her up so we can see her just a little bit more. Now she is a big girl. Oh my gosh, she is the Madeline sculpt by Jenny DeLang, and she was reborn by Suzanne over at Kinderland Dolls, and this girl is definitely a toddler. Oh my gosh, she is so pretty. But let me just show you her beautiful hair from the back, and again, like I said, her box opening is on the channel, but look at that beautiful long hair. I love the shininess of this hair, and it is definitely not rooted. It is a wig, okay? And let's go ahead and put her back down so we can see her a little bit more. Oh my goodness. But yeah, she was actually in the works for a couple of months now. And actually, yeah, I think she was in the works since like March, but she didn't arrive when we thought that she would, because by the time that I went to order her, now she is a custom. She's a custom that I had made, and by the time I went to get her, the thing, you know, was happening, and so stuff wasn't being shipped out readily, and we were afraid that maybe the supplies would we were afraid that maybe the supplies wouldn't get here, you know, within any kind of timely manner or anything. And actually we had a little bit of a problem with that because this girl's eyes were on back order, and so they didn't arrive when we thought that they would. So this poor girl, this poor girl actually spent quite a bit of time in shades before she got her eyes put in. But she was definitely worth the wait, and I love this little girl so much. She has full limbs, full arms, full legs, and she is like 27 inches long, and she weighs about 8 pounds. Oh my goodness. So yeah, she is a big girl. Now she wears like 12 to 18 month size clothes. And I think she could even wear some 2T stuff, like two toddler stuff, some 2T stuff maybe. But she wears mostly 12 to 18 month size clothes, and she is just, she's a joy. Oh my gosh, she's just such a joy. And she is definitely one of my favorite babies. And she's unique because she is the biggest baby that I have. I mean, the biggest baby I have. And so she wears, she has a lot more clothing options, especially with the full limbs. So when I knew that I was ordering her, and when she was actually being made, I actually did quite a bit of nesting for her. So she has quite a nice wardrobe too. And so this was not the outfit that she came home in. I actually put this little sleeper on her in one of my videos, and you can go back and watch that. And that was when I did a special song for her. And that was when we had to do a little bit of surgery on her too, because her poor little arm fell off. But yeah, that was quite interesting. But yeah, so this little girl, oh, I love her so much. Oh, I love her so much. But yeah, so this is my little Nora. So this is Nora Madeline. Again, she is the Madeline sculpt by Janny DeLang, reborn by Suzanne from Kinderland Dolls. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get our last baby. Okay, guys, baby number 12. This is our 12th and final reborn baby. This is the Moby Sculpt by Marissa May, and she was reborn by Jenna's Words and Stuff. And she is the newest baby that I have. Her name is Emily Grace. And if I didn't say what Willow's middle name was, her middle name is also Grace, but Willow is the Willow Flower Sculpt, but her name is Willow Grace. So this is Emily Grace, and I just, you know what, she's very recent. If you go on my channel and watch my latest unboxing, you will see that she also came with a bunch of reborning supplies that Auntie Jenna sent me. So yeah, so I guess technically, you know, she's not the last baby. Like, I do have a Lane kit, but it's not been painted, and that's the one that I'm going to be working on. But as far as like completed babies, this is the last completed baby that I have. And so I haven't really done too much with her. She's still wearing the same outfit that she came home in, which is super cute. And so she is 3/4 arms, 3/4 legs, and she's about, I'd say about 19 inches long, and she weighs about 5 pounds. And this little girl feels very, very dainty. She's very dainty. She's got dainty little limbs, and she feels quite a bit like, I'd say she feels quite a bit like Carrie to hold, like little baby Carrie. Her head is pretty floppy, and she has a really nice head of this rooted hair, which is sticking up just a little bit. I did actually comb it before we did the video. I did actually comb everybody's hair, but sometimes they like to stick up, and I didn't bring out the satin pillowcase to put on here. But so here is what her hair looks like. I'll try to show you that from the back. There's what her hair looks like. And so it's really, really soft hair. And yeah, so she's got little closed-in fists, and her toes are kind of open, like they're not curled in or anything. They're kind of open, and yeah. So, and she's got her little sockies on. Yep. So anyway, this girl is very sweet, and I really like her face. I really like her facial expression. Very, very adorable, and she's a cute little baby. She's a cute little girl. And yep, I love this baby too. I love all my babies. Yep. So anyway, that's all the babies. Those are all the reborns that I have. I'll make another video where I show the other dolls I have. Like I have, as I said, I have 2 Ashton Drakes and a Paradise Galleries baby. So I will show them in another video, and I'll also be showing you guys my Cabbage Patch Kid collection, but this is my updated Reborn collection, which I hope you guys enjoyed. I really enjoyed filming this and getting out all the babies to show you guys, and I think they're just adorable. And I will tell you guys, you know, just a little bit of a disclaimer here. Yeah, I do have a bit of a collection. I don't have as many as what some people do, but I do have quite a few. And the reason I do have the babies that I do have is because, as you guys noticed in the video, I got a lot of the babies from Jenna. And so Jenna sells at very, very wonderful prices. And so I would highly recommend that you guys check her out. I know there's some people that just, you know, really want the prototype babies and such, and, you know, the real, like, high-end ones, you know, especially silicone. But I'm here to tell you that you don't really have to break the bank to get a very cute, nice-looking baby. You know, if you don't care about, like, prototypes, if you know, if you just want a cute baby that you can love and hold, you know, there's definitely artists out there that you can find. Jenna definitely isn't one of the well-known ones, but, you know, she doesn't care about that. She just, she loves making the babies, and she loves, you know, being able to sell at a reasonable price so that people can get a baby who may not be able to get one. So, you know, she kind of prides herself on that. So yeah, I mean, if you know where to look, if you know, there are babies out there that you don't have to break the bank for. So, but yeah, I wouldn't have the babies I have if it wasn't for her. And actually, there's a lot of them that she sold to me that weren't on eBay. You know, we kind of did a private sale. And so she was, you know, because we are very close friends, we're very, very close friends and sister friends. So, you know, she treats me nice. I'll just say that she treats me very nice. So, but yeah, if it wasn't for Auntie Jenna, I wouldn't have the babies that I do have. So let's kind of break it down by statistics. I have 8 babies from Jenna, 3 babies from Sharon, and 1 baby from Suzanne of Kinderland Dolls. Okay, and so right now, this is all the babies that I'm gonna get. That's not to say that I wouldn't ever get another baby, but for the time being, the collection is going to stop here because, you know, because we are in the middle of a remodeling project, you know, because I am actually getting my craft room and nursery done. So, and, you know, that cost us some money. Plus, I am in need for a new computer, and so we have to kind of save up for that a little bit. So this is probably going to be it for quite a while. But you know what? That is okay, because we have plenty of babies here to love and care for and adore. And I think we had some hair fall out. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know what happened. I had like a hair on this blanket. But anyway, we do have plenty of babies to love and care for and adore and share on the channel and hold and change and all that good stuff. So, yeah, so we're probably not going to have any more unboxings or anything for a while, unless I end up getting, like, you know, some more supplies or like some more clothes or whatever. But I think even that is going to kind of taper off a little bit, because again, I have to save up for my computer, because I am in need of a new computer. Mine is like almost 10 years old. It's ready for the rest home, let me tell you. But yeah, I'm having a little bit of problems with it. But that's another story. But anyway, I'm rambling. I'm rambling on. I tend to do that sometimes. But anyway, I do hope you guys enjoyed seeing my updated Reborn collection, and you guys can tell me which ones you like the best, if there's a favorite that you like. And again, I have the babies separated out into playlists, so if there's a particular baby that you do like, you can go to that playlist and watch the videos on that baby. I have a playlist for all the unboxings, so you can go and watch that if you wish. And yeah, so anyway, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when new videos come along. And don't forget to leave a comment and tell me what you think. And let's see what else. Give it a big like, give it a huge thumbs up. And you guys have a great day. Give all your babies a big hug from all of us here at Serenade Nursery, and we'll talk to you guys in the next video. All right, bye everybody.